Hello everyone, it's Vicki here today, designing for Hip Kit Club, and I am using the April 2021 kits, and I'm being inspired by the mood board today. I had to choose three colours from it, so I chose yellow, pinks and and yellow. And I've got all the pinks on this piece of paper here. This is Maggie Holmes' Garden Party, so I thought I would use this. I tear off a strip and then I cut it into further strips because I want to create some, a strip at the top, a row of strips at the top. So I fiddle about with this a little bit, whether I want to put them in the original order that they were, whether I want to take one out, but ultimately I settle on just like you can see there, but I do play around a bit more in the meantime. Okay, so I'm going to distress the edges and just to add a little bit of extra texture to them, as well as the rip at the bottom. So I just use an edge distresser and just do all the pieces along the sides. I don't do the top because that's just at the top of the page. So here's where I sort of play around and try to decide whether I want to put them in the original order that they were or whether I want to reverse them. And as I said, I do reverse them in the end. This picture is of me and my friends at a party that we had a few years ago, a barbecue party at our house, and yeah, I thought it was a pretty cute photo. So I haven't looked at it for ages. It was nice to get it out and remember good times. So I'm going to stick these down. I'm just putting one little strip of tape down the middle because I'm actually going to sew onto these. Sorry, it's the morning, Monday morning. I haven't quite figured out what I'm saying in my head yet. Yeah, so I'm going to put those like that. I think about putting the other layer on top, but I don't do that. So you can probably see, I hope, the stitching down each side. I just used white thread down the side of each, and I'm going to ruffle up the edges just for a bit of extra texture there, as I already distressed them. Okay, so I like how that looks and just adds a bit of interest to the page. We've got a lot of fussy cutting coming now. So this is an Amy Tangerine paper and it's covered in gorgeous butterflies. So I picked out those that had the blue, the yellow and the pink on them mostly, and I cut several of those, which you won't have to watch, but I think I cut, let me see, 9 of them. They're quite easy to cut though, they're not too fiddly. I didn't leave the antennae on the butterflies, but you could do that if you wanted to. It just makes it easier to cut them out without, and I didn't think they were needed necessarily. That's the last one coming there. I love that. I just wanted to scatter them around the page, and I think that's really pretty. So now I'm going to think about some florals to go near my photo, and I think about using the Simple Stories florals there, but they're not quite the right colour. So I go to the Maggie Holmes Garden Party sticker book, and those are the right colour. They're the colour I wanted. So I take a few of those out and I put them onto just thin white cardstock first of all, and cut round them, because it just means that I can use some like die cuts and move them around the page. So again, more fussy cutting. I'm going to skip through that. No one needs to watch fussy cutting. I'm watching Netflix while I'm doing this, so I don't mind at all that it takes so long, but it's not fun to watch when you're just listening to me babble on. Okay, so cutting that. This kit, I love this kit, I have to say. I just love it. It's beautiful, and I'm still waiting for my May kit here in the UK, but I don't mind at all because it means I can use the April kit more, and I couldn't be happier. Although I am excited, obviously, about the May kit. Excuse me. So here, I'm taking those hybrid inks, I'm watering them down on some packaging. These are the Nuvo hybrid inks from the colour kit. I'm watering them down, and I'm using my silicone brush to just scrape some onto the page. So I've got smooth white cardstock. You could do this with normal cardstock because there's not much water and it's just a dry scrape on there. And I really like just that very subtle mixed media effect that you get from doing that. So the butterflies are going round, and yeah, I just wanted to put lots of butterflies on this page and make it, I just think it's really pretty. And this is very different to the other pages that I've done with this kit. It's so versatile, and there are lots of different things that you can do. Okay, so I'm going to just put a piece of this onto the back of my photo, just to add an extra bit of separation. Nothing major, just a small subtle hint around the edge. And then I'm going to put some foam onto the back of the photo to pop it off the page. This is a very simple layout, but I think it came out really nicely, and I just love the dimension from it. I think a 3D frame would be really nice from this one. So I'm sticking all the butterflies down. Off camera later, I do actually sort of ruffle up the butterflies a bit more and give them a little bit more dimension, which you'll see in the final photo. But yeah, so that's why I think it would be great in a frame later. Okay, so sticking down the photo and the flowers. I think the flowers just give that extra little bit of interest around the photo. Okay, and here's where I'm going to put my title. And I love these gold puffy stickers, part of the Garden Party collection as well. And this says good things. And when we all get together, good things always happen. We always have fun. So I thought that was very appropriate. And this little tag says wonderful. And I'm going to put it there. And off camera later, I sew through it so it looks like a tag, a tab on there. And you'll see that as well in the final photos. Little gold hearts are going on, which I love. It's a lovely, it's a nice gold actually, these stickers. I like them, and it photographs pretty well. This says happy day, this little sticker there at the bottom. And then I put one at the top that says love this. And that's also from the Mackie Holmes sticker book. I think we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to put a little bee, some little leaves there, leaf sprigs in black, because there's lots of black in the butterflies and on the photo. And a little bee, which I play around with a little bit, but I really like him. And we're in the garden, so I thought it was really appropriate. There we go. I'm going to put him there. And that is it. The final layout is coming. There it is. I hope it gives you some inspiration for the mood board. You know, the colours are slightly different, but that doesn't matter really. You can adjust that to your taste. There are the butterflies, slightly more ruffled up than they were on the original video. But I hope that you've enjoyed this layout. I will give you the link to all the kits below. But thank you for watching. This has been Vicky for Hip Kit Club. Bye bye.